covering the villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
Cyclists are focused on riding for a cause. Plus, resident performers are gearing up for a variety show. Residents who belong to the Sumter Landing Bicycle Club are ready to ride for an important cause. On Saturday, they will be participating in the Ride to End Alzheimer's to honor and remember loved ones with the debilitating disease and all other dementias.
Losing your mind essentially just makes me shudder. So when they asked me to kind of head up the effort here, we've done a ride for several years. And it is essentially an individual event. You just go ahead and sign up. Donate if you want, try to fundraise if you can, and raise money for Alzheimer's research. It's done a lot of good. I'm going to lead a ride Saturday, leaving from here at Barnes & Noble. We're going to ride to Santos, meet with the Ocala group, chit-chat a little bit, ride some of the paved trail, then come back. It'll be a 55-mile group running what we call a B pace, someplace between 17 and 19 miles an hour. If you look for donors, I've hit up all my friends and done pretty well. I'm over my goal. I doubled my goal. I thought I might make 500. I think I'm up over 1,000 now. So had a lot of very good friends and colleagues that have donated under my name. The money all goes to the Alzheimer's research. But there are some rides that are going to happen on that day that are much less strenuous. Anybody's welcome. Anybody's welcome to donate. The easiest thing is just go to Alzheimer's Association website, and they make it really easy. We've all been touched by this disease. Chip in.
Ben says all rides on Saturday will be dedicated to this Ride to End Alzheimer's effort. If you would like to donate to the cause, you can visit act.alz.org. Libraries give people the opportunity to dive into different worlds of imagination. Within the villages, there is a little-known location called the Mark Twain Library. Let's check in with Carol Wiltman in the VNN newsroom to learn more about this special place.
Situated on the backside of Paradise Recreation near Paradise Lake sits the Mark Twain Library. Many residents refer to it as a hidden gem in this community. Twice a year, this fully volunteer-led staff hosts a Patron Appreciation Day to celebrate those who visit. That event took place on Wednesday.
Well, I just walked in the door and I was greeted by, I don't know this lovely lady's name, but congratulations, you're number 18, and I won this plant, this peace lily. It's
a door prize.
It's a door prize. So this is wonderful. I come here maybe every Monday, but maybe not, depending on what I have to return. I'm reading way too many books. People here are very gracious. These books are all donated, and you can keep them as long as you need to read them. 60 days, that's wonderful. And I love poetry, and that's what I have to return. I have a couple of poetry books that I got from here, and they're anthologies, and so I will return those quickly.
Currently, when Sue visits the Mark Twain Library, she heads toward the set of Agatha Christie mystery books as she aims to complete the whole collection.
Well, I'm just glad to come, and everybody should come and see this wonderful place, Mark Twain Library. It's behind the Paradise Rec Center, easy to get here, and it's so beautiful outside. You can take a book and sit by the lake and read. It's a wonderful place.
Village of Palo Alto resident Carol Olson has been volunteering at the library for 20 years. She encourages residents to stop in for a visit.
They come in and they don't feel rushed. They feel like they can come in and just sit down and read a book or just look through one of the many coffee table books that we have. Everything you see in this library is donated. Even that Christmas tree, one of our residents built that Christmas tree.
If you enjoy getting lost in a good book or two, visit the Mark Twain Library located at Paradise Recreation. With this look inside the library, I'm Carol Wiltman.
Thanks, Carol. Spring is typically dry season in Florida. This means there isn't much moisture in the air nor rain falling to replenish lakes and ponds. The village's water resource manager, Ryan Scholl, says we normally get 9.5 to 10 inches of rain by this time of year, but we have only had about 1.5 to 2 inches. He says it becomes challenging because the demands are the highest they are going to be all year. Basins start getting drier and lower, and the grass is a little bit crispier. He says dry season is the toughest season for irrigation. He says the Villages is always on the cutting edge of water resources, how their systems are constructed and managed, and how they maximize their utilization of alternative resources like stormwater and reclaimed water. As far as what residents can do to partner with the Villages and help protect the environment during dry season, Ryan says pay close attention to your irrigation systems, the clocks, and how it's programmed to make sure everything is working just how it's supposed to be at this time of year. He says make sure you're irrigating as efficiently as possible, make sure all of your sprinkler heads aren't broken, and that they are adjusted right and they are not watering the pavement. He says you want to get maximum bang for your buck with water. For even more information on water matters, take a look at the front page of Thursday's Daily Sun. After this short break, a villager talks about his dream car.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood. This is VNN.
Village of Pine Hills resident Rick Durr loves his classic daily driver that he says runs like a champ.
This is a 1986 Mercedes-Benz 560 SL. Well, my wife and I lived in California, Monterey, California for a while. There were a lot of them out there, and we've always admired the car, and she's always said she wanted one. Of course, when we lived out there in the late 70s, it was cost prohibitive for us on our salaries. It looks exactly the way it was when I bought it. However, the woman who owned it basically, and she said, this is going to sound ridiculous, but I only drive it to church on Sundays when the sun's out. She never had the top up. So the top was dry rotted. I had to replace the top. I had to redo the whole air conditioning system because they never used the air conditioning also. The original spec was that it does 0 to 60 in 6.8 seconds. You hardly feel the road. It's a nice heavy car. I call it a little tank. It runs real good. It holds the road great. You really don't feel any road vibrations or anything. It's everything a Mercedes is meant to be. It's a front engine car. There's no back seat on it, but it just, the stability of the car, and you feel comfortable in it and you feel safe in it. It's their cream color, which is unusual because you see a lot of black ones, red ones, white ones. This is a different color combination, and I really like with the burgundy interior. As long as I'm down here, this is a perfect place to drive it. Weather like this, you can't beat. Even in the summer when it gets a little too hot to drive, you just get in it, you turn the air conditioning on, the top's down, and you go through it.
Rick's Mercedes has 112,000 original miles on it, and it's the fourth one he has owned. Take a look at the Love My Ride section in Saturday's Daily Sun to learn more about this story.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. We've got a wet weekend this weekend, possible in the Villages, with rain chances anywhere from 40 to 60%. But the highs over the next couple days are going to be in the mid to upper 80s and overnight lows in the upper 60s. Friday's highs 80, Saturday 87, Sunday 79 degrees.
Thanks, Chris. The Starlight Players have been gearing up for a show they call Variety.
Basically, there's like a little script before, maybe to say an opening line, so the music director will know when to put on the music. But other than that, no, it's everyone does their own thing. We have about 28 going to be in this show, and it's about an hour, a good hour and a half show with a lot of singing, dancing, and comedy. All the proceeds go to combat veterans. They're the ones that look for jobs for veterans. Well, we pick one at every show. Every show is different. We do 2 performances a year, in the spring and in the fall. And we do a 501c plan, make sure that the charity that we pick is a 501c program. So it's, we've done the Salvation Army, we've done numerous, and we usually give them pretty much most of the proceeds that come from the, like I think the normal is like $1,000 per show. We'd love to have as many people as possible to come. There's a lot of new people that moved to the Villages. I think they would enjoy a variety show. Yes, we're always looking for actors, comedians, singers, but especially script writers. If you have a script that you'd like to present to us, to present to the Villages, please you can let me know.
If you have a script to share with this group, you can email trainman553@bellsouth.net. For tickets to Starlight Players' presentation of Variety, they are $10 for Villages residents and their guests, with proper ID available for purchase by calling Penny at 352-901-4508 or stopping by Seabreeze Recreation Fridays between 9 and 11:30 a.m. Showtimes for this are 3 and 7 p.m. May 6th at Seabreeze Recreation. Up next, you'll learn about a relaxing community event.
You're here to have fun, lots of fun. We're Lake Nutrition Center, your health food store. We offer vitamins, supplements, immune boosters, gluten-free and plant-based options that will support your health. We're here to help you feel better, sleep better, manage your stress of those pickleball tournaments, navigate the traffic circles, and help you with your golf game. We look forward to meeting you and helping you stay healthy and have more fun.
If you get a hearing test, you should also have what's called speech and noise testing. Most of our patients will tell you they have trouble understanding people when there's a lot of ambient noise. So if I don't test you in noise, how do I quantify your handicap? How do I pick the right technology to overcome that? So speech and noise is a big part of our test, but guess what? It takes 2 minutes. It's simple, it's effective, it's scientific. We do it. I'm happy to report that. The other thing that's huge is a cognitive health screening. We know that untreated hearing loss damages the brain. It alters structures of the brain. Well, if I put hearing devices on you and I get the signal to the brain, but the brain is changed, right, that impacts how well the treatment works. So when we screen cognition, we get this information about 3 different domains of your cognitive health. And then we test you again in 4 months, right? So I treat your hearing loss, you go through your adaptation and your rehab process, you come back in 4 months and I put you back on that device. And guess what? We're seeing improvements in memory and executive function. So not only do we listen to your problem and treat it effectively, we're also really big about outcomes and validating them.
This golfing community has a lot to offer to those who enjoy the game. There are 747 holes spread throughout the community, with even more on the way. There are 13 championship courses to test your ability to hit a long drive and work on your short game. Players can also tee off at any of the 41 executive golf courses, or how about the 3 pitch and putt courses too. These are free to Villages residents. And if you want to test yourself even more, there are countless annual tournaments held for male and female golfers, like the Ladies Village Cup going on right now. And for those who want to improve their golf game or just learn the basics to get started, you can get instruction at the Villages Golf Academy. To learn even more about this golfing community, visit golfthevillages.com. For those of you who are looking to learn a new relaxing hobby, this might be the event for you. Saturday is World Tai Chi Day. Villages instructors will be at Lake Sumter Landing Market Square from 9 a.m. to noon, teaching various styles of Tai Chi, including sword and fan, Jin, Yang, and Qigong. Instructor Annie Ting says Yang is the most popular style, while Qin is a martial art. So there are different disciplines offered to different people as meditation in movement. Annie describes Tai Chi as a mental challenge and a physical challenge. It can help improve one's range of motion and balance while also keeping your brain sharp as you memorize the different movements and forms. The Wildwood Middle High School girls flag football team season has come to an end. Both the Wildcats and Somerset Academy Canyons battled gust winds that affected throws and punts, plus a 90-minute weather delay due to nearby lightning in the Region 3 1A quarterfinals held in Wildwood Wednesday night. Wildwood held a 6-0 lead early with a 2-yard touchdown by quarterback Zoe Brown, and their opponents quickly responded. In the end, Wildwood took the loss 14-13. Head coach Vincent Brown Sr. says they just didn't come out aggressive like they normally do, but they still can celebrate winning its first district championship in their first ever season eligible for the postseason. Coach Brown says his team has a lot of talent and potential to build with, as he is excited for what next year holds. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Mellow Road CBD puts innovation first, giving you the newest line of CBD products in the market. From CBD-infused coffee to gummies, lotions, and oils, MellowRoadCBD.com solutions are designed to help muscle and joint pain, sleeplessness, and even aging and dry skin. Visit MellowRoadCBD.com today to learn more about the various ways they can help you live a balance of physical and mental wellness. MellowRoadCBD.com. Order now and receive 20% off with coupon code VILLAGES exclusively for residents of the Villages.
When Joe Mongan and the Villages craft beer and brewing enthusiasts visited Sunny Pint in Wildwood last week, he witnessed customers enjoying his very own home-brewed creation. Joe feels like current brut IPAs were lacking a little something, so he added lactose to give the brew more body while still letting the hops shine. He calls the result false reading, saying it's bitter, but you can take more of the aromas and taste of the hops. Seventh Son and Tampa and Dunedin owner and operator Devin Cripps learned about Joe's creation when the club visited her location in Dunedin. She was a fan, and more than 400 gallons later, her customers are fans too. Joe now hopes to continue elevating local craft beer. He says about 10 to 15% of his club members brew their own beer, and one of their long-term goals is to bring a craft beer festival to the Villages. The club is open to all Villages residents with an interest in sampling and learning more about types of craft beer, as well as brewing processes. Take a look at Thursday's Daily Sun for more about this club. When Trina Nesselrott donates her free time at Lazarus Free Medical Clinic in Wildwood, she knows the patients are grateful. This is one way Trina gives back to her community. When she is working at the clinic, she feels good because she knows she is making a difference helping people. Doctors at the clinic all donate their time to the clinic to help keep services free for patients who qualify. This clinic is for people with no insurance and those living below the poverty level. They offer general care, dental service, and they are now expanding to include eye care, which means they need more help. They are looking for licensed ophthalmologists and optometrists to work with donated medical equipment they received. If you would like to help this clinic, you can call them at 352-748-4567. It's time now for a brief commercial break.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN. You're living the dream. Fun times and great tunes. Jackhammering the rock and roll. Delighting up the dance in R&B. It's your Villages house party on your Villages soundtrack. WVLG.
The best mix of music. The songs you love. Your Villages soundtrack. WVLG.
Plaza Cadillac of Leesburg has restocked with our best selection in years, available now. Choose from our award-winning lineup of sedans, crossovers, and SUVs, and reward yourself with the Cadillac you've always dreamed of. Lease a new CT4 from just $409 per month, or enjoy purchase rates as low as 3.99%. Visit us today and enjoy our transparent pricing and friendly service. At Plaza Cadillac, our drive to be the best starts with you. Highway 441, across from the Leesburg Airport.
April is Jazz Appreciation Month, and coming up on Saturday, you'll have the chance to enjoy live jazz performances all in one location. The Villages Jazz Festival will be taking over Savannah Center. 16 resident groups will be performing hour-long sets in the banquet rooms and theater from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Savannah Recreation Facilities Manager Debbie Hurt says Savannah Center is known for being a hub for great jazz music through their monthly lunchtime concerts they do, so this seemed like a natural fit to take all of those groups that residents love and hear them in a day. Admission is $15 at the door. Once you pay, you will receive a wristband allowing you to come and go as you please. Snacks and refreshments will be available for purchase, with proceeds benefiting the Villages Charter School's Buffalo Scholarship Foundation. This event has been on hiatus since 2019, and Debbie says this is really the right time to bring it back. Live musical entertainment is available here every day of the year. These are the bands ready to perform for you on Friday. That's all the news we have for you now. Make sure to pick up a copy of Friday's Daily Sun to read about local students performing on a big stage. We leave you now with a look at the beauty of spring right here in the Villages.
What's your position, Lunar One? Over.
Repeat that, Mission Control. I don't understand. Over.
What's your position? Over.
I need my hearing aids reprogrammed.
Joe here. We've remotely changed your hearing aid prescription. How do I sound?
Copy that. Loud and clear.
Program your hearing aid from anywhere in the universe with Global Live.
Only at Elite Hearing Centers of America.